Still Leaf, Rexage, nice Marvel, by the way. So we'll counter this. Nope. Nope. Now we can't attack. We won't attack if we can't, but Rexage, Bullock or Gear Hulk. Get wrecked, son! Show me what you got! I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding! I'm sorry! Oh. How's it going, y'all? Time Smash MTG, and today we're here with some more MTGA historic action, and today we got a nice little list here. This is Simic Company. The first person I ever saw play in this deck was Rent, one of my good buddies, Mono Green Master here. But basically, this is a Mono Green Company list, but it splashes blue for 4 main deck Decisive Denial. This is a Simic color instant. Choose one. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control, or counter target non-creature spell unless the controller plays 3. Both modes of this are very, very usable in this deck. Obviously, you're a Mono Green Stompy deck, so most of your creatures are going to win the fight against most any other creature out there. But also, with any company deck, you don't want to get board wiped. So if you can hold a counter magic here, or if this is a way to maybe get a 6 mana, you can instead company, they try to counter it, you decide to denial and resolve that. So very versatile spell here, and it actually doesn't really hurt your mana at all. We're not playing any straight up blue sources. We're playing the 4 Sanctum, 4 Pathway, and 4 Breeding Pool. So easy peasy there. Otherwise, this is the kind of typical Mono Green Company list that you'd come to expect. We have a Barkhide Troll, some Scavenging Ooze, 4 Crawl Harpooner. I'm not 100% sure about 4 of these being in here, but a 3/2 with Reach for 2 mana is still fine. You have your Pel Collectors and Land Wells at the bottom end, and then finally 1 Ronus, playset of Kazandu Mammoth, playset of Growth Troll, and a playset of the Still Leaf Champion. Sideboard wise here, 2 Tormod's Crypt for any of those graveyard decks we care about. We do have some blue in the sideboard as well, 1 Miscast and 2 Negate. Nothing too crazy there, but still, it's nice to have access to counter magic in your Stompy deck. It lets you kind of play on 2 different avenues there. 2 Shifting Ceratops, 3 Reclamation Sage, getting to blow up enchantments and artifacts and stuff like that, especially if it has like Torrential Gear Hulk, really nice. 2 Vivian, nice if you're against creature decks on the play. Finally, 2 Hinge, 1 more Primal Might. So, let's see how this goes. I haven't got to play in Historic in a little bit here, but after the 5-0 we had with the Mono White, let's see if we can keep it up. So, let's get in there. Let's go. Alright, first game of the day here is against Carnophage 888. That name seems a little bit familiar. I don't know if I know them or not, but I feel like I've seen that from somewhere. We'll be starting off on the draw. This hand, fantastic. Pel Collector, Crawl Harpooner, Olgo Troll, Gutter Bones. Hello. Let's go ahead and drop the Pel Collector, give them a hello back. Maybe they know who we are. You know, we are a big, famous YouTuber. Mono Black, eh? I think actually on the draw, I'll probably just take this. I know they can buy it back, but I have a Harpooner to play down. And even at 2 power, like that Gutter Bone can still attack through everything I have here. Scavenging Ooze is not a bad pickup. So I got a couple different options now. I think I'd rather, even though I could go, I don't know. I think here I do this way. I still have the opportunity next turn to either Pel Collector and then Scavenging Ooze, or Scavenging Ooze and eat the Gutter Bones in the graveyard. So I don't want them to resolve a Spawn of Mayhem, so I actually think I just take this and force them into the pump, and that'd be their whole turn. I think I'm okay with that. Kind of an awkward one there. Okay, Primal Might's actually a nice draw here. So now, with their shields down, I can do this, and then we just Primal Might for 0, I think is the play. I want to get that Gutter Bones out of the graveyard, but I mean, if they're paying mana and playing the Gutter Bones, that's not the biggest deal in the world. And you see here, play versus draw kind of thing. Like, it would have been really nice to be able to have my Scavenging Oozes be a little bit bigger, but we're making it work. Heartless Act here. Again, we would have counters on that by now. Thoughtseize, okay. I'm assuming they take your Troll. Yeah, okay. We'll just casually draw another Troll. No big deal. You love to see it. Bloodchief's Thirst, okay. Well, we can put that on Forest. Okay, we got mana now. I think what we'll end up doing here is playing out this Pel Collector. just holding up Decisive Denial now, but we'll probably end up just sacrificing that for us so we can get us a creature. Okay, opponent seems to be flooding out a little bit. Oh, we were missing land drops, so flood versus screw. Let's see who wins. Can't do anything there. Unfortunately, I can't... if I have one more mana, I'd be able to sack the old Growth Troll and then have it fight the Rankle in response, which would be super nice. But we're mana short there. So we'll discard. And then I bring that back to hand. Okay. Oh. Man, this is frustrating because they're probably going to make us discard here. So even though you just top deck this company, that's unfortunate. We had to do what we did there. We couldn't just leave this with a Pelt Collector. But that's unfortunate. Okay, they're getting a lot of pressure out there. Their Scrap Creep can't block, so that's a thing. I guess we discard Pelt Collector for now, sack it. Because they can just bring that Scrap Heap back. Okay, still leaves good draw. We're trying to draw our way out of this as best we can. It's still been a little bit unfortunate for the lands. We got them down to 8. And Still Leaf Champion coming down. We have this Oasis on the battlefield. So if they don't top deck removal here, and they go to attacks with Rankle, which I'm assuming they will. Okay. Yeah, so we sack the token. Yep. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay. Land is lethal. Let's go. Alright. Lethal land. Both their creatures can't block. You love to see it. I'm not sure if they were really thinking of that line, but that's an 8/7 that can't be blocked. Boom! Get in there. My champion coming in to take me home. Sorry for you headphone users. Alright, so I could go Tormod's Crypt here, but I just don't think I care about the graveyard that much. We'll put in that extra mine. What else do we even want here? Like, Sage blows up their Scrounger, but that feels bad. Ceratops is bad. Orcbow on the draw is probably not good enough. They have enough removal. I don't really trust myself with the Great Henge either. I think we just take out the Decisive Denial on the draw. They could board in more removal, but I think I'm okay with this right now. Game number 2 against Carnophage. See if we can take them down. Take them down. Alright, opener here. Yeah, this is still good. I like having 2 Still Leaf Champions. I would love this Pelt Collector was a Llanowar Elf instead. But if we draw a 2-drop, this still curves out super nice. So we'll keep. Swampy Swamp for opponents and Knight of the Eborn Legion. Yes. Pelt Collector coming down. We're probably having the same situation as first game here, where we may end up having to just force them to Harpooner. Maybe we don't do it this time. Who knows? Llanowar Elves. Wow. There's hardly any feelings worse in the world than to turn 2 Llanowar Elf. So I'm sure they've got removal here. Probably a Heartless Act. Figure there's either Heartless Act, Doomblade, or Eliminate. Well, this is our 3-2. So we took this trade last time, but I kind of want our Still Leafs to get through. I'm going to let them have it this time and just hope they don't have a Spawn of Mayhem. They do only have 3 cards in hand. They didn't pump, though. Alright, well. Punished. Punisto. We're going to have to shock this in, and I guess we just play Still Leaf. Awkward. I don't like it. No blocks. Okay, so they're pumping the Legion now. I mean, that's still We're down to 7 already. Okay, these breeding pools are starting to hurt a little bit now. How do we want to do this? So we got to kill that spawn of mayhem as the first priority here. I think we swing. I think we're going to have to swing with the Still Leaf Champion. At least get her 5 damage in there. Hold back the Harpooner to chump. Now we can go ahead and fight the spawn. Fortunately, our creatures will trade this way, but it's what we got to do. Then I'll play this Land of War Elf, and we'll play this Breeding Pool tapped. We're not dead, but we're not in a great spot. But if opponent just bricks off a bunch, we can be okay. Kind of have to block here. I'm just going to chump. That's what I am, is a chump. Scrounger, kind of annoying. Okay. 1 mana short, because it'd be nice to... See what we can do here. Golly. I can't fight the knight because I still have the 3 mana to activate it. So I think for now we're just holding back. It's gonna be hard to get them to tap out for that knight too, just because of their mana. Just if they drop another land here, yeah. So now they have 2 activations. This makes things kind of tricky. I think we just do this, kind of force them to at least pump that now to survive, and we don't take any damage. And Scrappy hits the bin. Okay, they only got 1 card in the hand. Okay. So we can Primal Might here. This kind of sucks. It's going to be a 2-for-1, but I think we have to do it. Let's Primal Might for 0. And then in response... I guess I could have technically Primal Might for 1. Maybe that was a little bit bad. Yeah, we're missing 1 point of damage here. But now we fight. Get played. Swing, getting down to 9. So you're saying there's a chance. We fighting back. Okay, opponent on that flood plan, and Dread Wanderer not going to do too much here. Ooh. Now we got a decision. So Scrappy can't block. Even on the swing, they're only swinging for 5 here. We go to 2. I could play Growth Troll to be safe, but I think I'm going to company and just hope for the best, because that's how we do around here. That's how we do around y'all. So Scrappy coming back. Alright. If we can get... Oh, there's dead either way. Bad hit, but it didn't matter. We're still good. Good game, Cartophage. Good start here with some Simic Company. Let's go. Game number 2 against the Uber Sushi. Uber Sushi isn't as good as, fresh, nicely made sushi. We'll take it. We're on the draw again, by the way. Opener here. Fine. This isn't crazy or anything, but lots of 2-drops. Okay. On the draw against Mono Red. Not exactly where you want to be for Christmas here, but we have some big old thick boys. That ain't good. That ain't good. Hey, give that back. I didn't say you could have that. We'll play our 2-mana 3/3 here. See what happens. They swinging. They keep hitting all of our good stuff, man. I think I just do this, force them to have an answer here, and if they have it, we should still trade, unless it's Infuriate. Okay. I'm fine with that. Fine with that. Let's follow up, my friend. Hello? Okay. So they missed a land drop there, and I'm curious, because I think... Aren't you able to play my Kazandu Mammoth as a land there? I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me on it, but... Either way, this is my Still Leaf Champion. It's a 5/4 compared to your 1/1. But even blocking here is still a little sketch because they can like, attack into it and then pop it, pop lock and drop it. No attack here. Interesting. Well, now we're becoming the aggro deck while opponent is stumbling and bumbling. Could also play a Scavenging Ooze and then eat twice just to gain some life and have a 4/4, which wouldn't be too bad, but I think, again, we're a company deck. Let's company. Haven coming in. Okay. Roberto! Okay, so they go to attacks now. No fear in them. We gotta do this before the trigger just in case they did decisive now. Come on. Well, we hit a 3/3. They hit a land. Frostbite? Okay. He had a Castle Emberth on me. I think we just let this go through now. I mean, we're only taking 4 and going to 10. We're about to swing on them for 8. And we have another company. I think they assumed that Emberth was probably their third snowland, so that was a waste of a thing for them. It did save one of their creatures, I guess, but still. They should have at least waited until blocks to do that. That was a little bit aggressive on their part. So 2, 3, 4. If they have cleave, if they have like just nothing in cleave, they hit us for 3, 6, 7, 8. While we're at 10 anyways. Plus I can still companies. I think we're good here. If they go land, faces Haven, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they're just dead on the back swing, so. See if they actually attack here. Okay. I am so confused. Again, we need to do this now in case they top deck a collective or decisive. Yeah, decisive denial. That card. Harpuna. I could just take 3 here. Not really worried. Frostbite number 2. And I'm assuming they may play a Harpooner. Okay. Alright. So they have to chump the Still Leaf. So we swing here. It's 2 5-power creatures. So we'll swing at these 2. I think we can swing with this. Like, if they want to just jump with the Harpooner, they can. Technically, they can block like this, and then with that 1 more point of damage, kill my Still Leaf champion. But even so, we're just in such a good spot. Really? Opponent's making some questionable decisions here. Let's... I think we play Still Leaf and then just play Scoos here. Just make our board bigger. Again, if they want to attack us, like, I just don't see how we really die from this spot. And we have all the power in the world coming back at them here. Like, what you want to do? They just keep on sending in there. Okay. Good game, Uber Sushi. Good game 1. Let's go. So this will be another matchup where I think we want the Primal Might. A little bit weird on the draw, but we still want it against them. Are they just playing like a standard deck here? I haven't seen anything from Historic. It'd be kind of funny if they just like queued in with a standard deck against our Historic deck. Like Miscast and Negate are kind of interesting here. And I actually think I may want to Miscast, as weird as that seems. Between all the adventure cards and things like that, I think it could be worth it. We'll bring in take out 2 Harpooner. Harpooner's is really bad here. 2 toughness for a 2 mana creature. Not super great. At least Scavenging Ooze can grow, whereas Harpooner can't. Harpooner can trade with Phoenix of Ash, but I mean, I don't know, it's not super great. It's game 2 against Uber Sushi. On the draw again. This hand Kind of sucks. I mean, I'm going to keep this hand. Okay, can we quit drawing 3 drops and actually draw like 1 and 2 drops maybe? I kept this on the draw, hoping we'd maybe draw 1 or 2 drop here. Okay, well, opponent kept a terrible hand too, it looks like. So, decisive denial can be held up. I don't know what they... I mean, they're probably just going to be like annex here. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we just play Old Growth Troll here. Gonna take my horse to the Old Growth Troll. I'm gonna attach it to a forest till I can't attach it to a forest no more. Phoenix of Ash. What an ash hole. What a Phoenix of Ash hole. I think just to ramp a little bit and to get this annex out of here, we kind of have to do this. This does give them 2 1/1s. Like 1/1s are like whatever against our deck, you know? Let's follow up, friend. If they don't have another 1-drop here, then it's pretty obvious they have either a Shock, Frostbite, or Rimrock Knight. Okay, I think we don't want to hurt ourselves if we can help it. So, Kazandu? Kazandu! It's really, really what I want to do. I'm just going to keep on singing these real bad songs to y'all, and I hope you still love me. I could just run out Crawl Harpooner too and kill the Phoenix of Ash. Like, that's kind of weird. But... oh no, like it does tempo them out a good bit if we're having to escape it and bring it back. And if they bring it back, I can always make a land drop and then fight it with decisive denial. So let's see if they've got the 3 snow-covered mountains. They can kill our mammoth here. Harpooner, let's have it fight. And even there, like I get that because you don't want your Phoenix of Ash to die, but like I would rather kill the mammoth if I was them. Vortex. Vortex seems like a weird one to bring in against me. I don't pay 0 for anything, so this is just like a 1 damage everybody on upkeep. Alright, well, they had the cleave. They believed me. Then they cleaved me. We go to 9. Clock is ticking. Okay, we keep on drawing all of our shock lands now. I think we play this. Don't really want to shock myself, to be honest. Trigger. We have to swing here, as much as I don't want to keep taking damage. We have a clock on us with Vortex, so I've got to get this clock out of here a little bit. Now we can go have our Mammoth fight the Phoenix of Ash. They can bring it back. They're done 14. It ain't looking good, but we're not dead. Okay, so they decided to fire up Faceless Haven here instead of Phoenix of Ash. Again, I'm not trying to make fun of our opponents or anything, but I believe what they wanted to do here was activate Haven and equip Ember Cleave, and it don't work like that. I think I'm cool trading Faceless Haven with Kazandu Mammoth, though, because Faceless Haven is a pain. And, you know, if they lose mana here, then that makes it harder for them to equip their Ember Cleave with Phoenix of Ash. Fireblade Charger here. Fireblade Charger is actually decent with an Ember Cleave. It's another land. Oh. Let's just go to the next game. Because it's just bad, you know? It's just bad. I could bring in Vivian here now that we're actually on the play. Could also bring in Great Hinge. A little bit of life gain could be good. So I'm bring in both Vivian and take out these other harpooners and then go with it. Game number 3 against Super Sushi. I think taking Harpooners out's right. Like, they just have too many Frostbite and Shock effects that it's just not super good. So actually on the play, hand is gassed. This is a main hand. If they don't have a turn 1 Shock or Frostbite, we'll be feeling real happy. Also, I don't think we've actually seen any strictly historic cards from our opponent. They may have actually just queued into here with a standard deck. Which means we can't lose. Alright. Alright. Okay. Getting 5 power on the board, turn 2 against mono red always feels nice. Because now if they have like a Robber of the Rich, then it's just kind of stonewalled here. This is like terrible for you, my guy. So I think we just shock in here, play this. We'll still need an untapped land for company, but even if we miss, we can play Rawness. But like, now they're hitting themselves and the clock is way against them. Rolling Vortex against me is like not a good card. And you just have it, yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good, Chief. That's good. That's that good. So, play Pelt Collector, Primal Mat for 1. I think this game is over, my friends. Hit them. And now we're swinging for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're dead to the trigger on upkeep. Don't bring in Northern Vortex against company. 2-0, Simic Company. Let's play one more, see if we can't end this thing off 3-0, hit some Platinum 2. Let's go! Alright, last game of the day is against Harun Haro. Can we on the play, please? Okay. On the draw, 3 games. Hand, though, Chef's Kiss. That was what? That's not sure how a chef would actually kiss, but that's how they actually do it. Let's get a little Nano Oreos action in here. Brainstorms. This could be a multitude of things. Brainstorms in so many decks. Temur. Doesn't really tell me much. I think we play the old Rotro. We got an untapped land, so I was going to say we play the old Rotro if we wasn't sure about a land, so that way worst case we'd have an emergency land. But now that we have this third land, Roger. Okay, so it's Temur Energy. Interesting. Haven't seen Temur Energy in a hot minute. This ice denial is actually pretty nice here. Let's attack for 5. They take it, and now we just hold up Coco. Or if we have to decide to deny, we can, but I'm probably just going Coco. Let's be real. Servant's fine. Yeah, if we can get like a turn where we can Coco and then be able to hold up the decisive denial when they go for their Aetherflux Marvel, oh please. Opponent's like this little sus here. Hey, we actually get a real company hit too. Still not the best one, but a couple 3-power creatures, we'll take that. No land here is kind of annoying because now they can chump our Kazandu Mammoth. Let's just go to attacks here. Swing for 9. Interesting. So they'll trade the Refiner. Would have loved for them to just trade the Barcode Troll, and I think we just chilling. We chilling like a villain. So we'll just end the turn here. Brainstorm from them is fine. Brainstorm in this deck is actually super sweet because you can get your Marvel down, and then you can at least look and see like, hey, I'm guaranteed to hit so-and-so in this deck. So that's pretty cool. Or if like a lot of times in Marvel you accidentally draw your Ugin or Ulamog or whatever it is. So it's kind of nice to be able to put that in your deck so you can hit it with a spin. Okay, so Servant's fine. 7 energy. So if they go for Marvel here, would I even want to counter it, or would I just want to collect a company? Alright, so if we counter this, they're kind of forced into chump blocking, which is good. But say they spin this, what can they hit that really screws us here? Because even if they hit like an Ugin, a collected company can still just kill them. I'm gonna let it resolve. Okay. So maybe they don't even play Ugin then, if that's the case. Well, not a bad hit. Because now I have the decisive denial to fight. They don't really have anything in their graveyard that's like super interesting either. Yeah, Virtuoso, whatever. Okay, we're not hitting lands. So let's have the troll fight the Virtuoso here. It's fine. They'll get an energy from this, but they burn one, so should be kind of hard for them to activate Marvel again this next turn. I think from here... Oh, I guess I could have... shoot. I clicked through that too fast. I should have tapped my land where I always play Harpooner to kill that Thopter. That way they only have one blocker. Yeah, I screwed that up a little bit. Yeah, we had lethal on board there. I punted there. So we have 3 mana here. I think the play, and I just want to go a little bit wide because again, I think it's gonna be kind of hard for them to be able to Marvel. Well, I guess I could just play a Rogue Refine or something. This might be really bad. I'm gonna do this to go a little bit wider. We're like mega dead to Ugin, but the fact that they did what they did there on our turn makes you think they don't play Ugin right now. Opus. All right. This ain't good. Are we dead, though? Like, the tapping doesn't really do much right now. Okay, so they killed both of those. I mean, you still got 2 blockers. Yeah. Alright, we survived there. Let's get it. So, sideboard-wise, against Temur Energy. Temur Marvel. Okay. Sideboard-wise, we definitely want Reclamation Sage. Blow up their Marvel, blow up their Gearhulk. Seems like a pretty nice thing to have there. Again, this just doesn't seem like a Harpooner matchup at all. Do we want Negate? They do have like Harness Lightnings on top of their Marvel and Ugin and all that kind of stuff. So I think one Negate's fine. Don't think this Primal might match up. Vivian on the draw is slow. Ceratops is on the blue. I think we just run this at him. Game 2 against Herun Horo. Horrifying. No lands. Come on, game. Guess we go on to 5. So I can't keep something where we do nothing for 2 turns. Jesus. What is this? We'll bottom 2 lands here, I guess, and just hope we draw them. We want to draw lands, but not flood. Okay? I'm a simple man, and I'm asking for simple things. Okay? It's a land. Love Mullen 5. Okay? Okay, we got 4 lands. We're good, game. You can just kind of kindly F off. I don't care. At this point, we just gotta like make sure they're not marveling us, I think. Okay. Game! We bought him 2 lands, and then we've drawn nothing but lands since. So that's fun. Harvest, can't really counter that. Okay. Well, they got energy. Attain with Aether. This gives them some energy and thins that deck out a little bit. Okay, Skew's not a bad pickup here. Uh, Man, this is annoying because I'd like to just eat things in the yard. There's not enough. But also, a braid's not even good against us for the most part. Like, most of our creatures have, like, four toughness. Okay. Well, they're down to 2 cards, and one of them is a land. Unfortunately, we are just ripping off lands here. My goodness. And we bought. There you go. There's a company. Well, the beautiful news now is that we company while holding up to size denial. So we might be able to get back in this despite mulling to 5 and flooding out. That's annoying because I can't really counter that. Okay. Hey, that's a good company. Still Leaf, Rex Sage, nice Marvel, by the way. Enjoy your energy though. And another Sage. Oh, boy. Alright, feeling good now. They've only got 2 cards in hand. They're going to have like a pretty good combination of stuff to actually get back in this, so. And they just passed the turn. We feeling good, baby. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you serious that that's the 2 cards you have? All right. This is fine. So before, no, 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 no. We gotta let them cast this first. Magma Opus, the discard, and Torrential Gear Hulk. Not a too bad last cards in hand for them, especially since they just drew one of those. So we're going to Decisive Denial the Opus. This is still going to be pretty good for us. So we'll counter this. Nope. Nope. Now we can't attack. I won't attack, but we can't. But Rex Sage, blow up your Gear Hulk. Get Rex, son. So upon us in top deck mode, we got a breeding pool. Show me what you got. Oh, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just kidding. I'm sorry. No. Man, Magic 100% skill-based game, no luck involved. Company, not a bad pickup. Maybe we can still get them here if they don't have a creature. If we could hit 2 5-power creatures or a 4-power creature and then hash Hippo 8, okay, that's not good enough. 5, 6, and 8. So how do we want to do this? Man, they're so lucky. They're so lucky. So I think we have to go for it. I think we try to blow up Haship Oasis. Sack that so we can pump up the Kazandu Mammoth. They're so lucky! So their last 3 draws have been Magma Opus and Torrential Gear Hulk, both off the top with the exact mana they needed, and then we answered all that cleanly anyways. And then they get the top deck Aether Arch Marvel, which gets the top deck Ugin, and then they top deck the removal to save their Ugin. Ah! That's okay. We're a better deck than they are. We're gonna show them how it's done. So I don't know if we want to change anything here. I kind of still like what we got. Ceratoph's a consideration just to be able to have the blue to get through Torrential Gear Hulk and Magma Opus, but if we just kill them before that, it won't matter. Game 3 against Haru Nahoro. That's... Well, we actually get to be on the play, and this hand is sweet, so let's just enjoy our time getting to be on the play, shall we? I don't think they play Shocks or Frostbite or Magma Spray, so... Well, they definitely don't play Frostbite. No card for them there is nice. So here, I think we just go with the champion. Let's get the beats in there before they can do anything to us. Okay, so they got the Aether Hub. Homie, you could have killed my Still Leaf champion. Actually, no, they couldn't because they had to burn that red energy for red. So I guess they were hoping we had a really slow start here. However, Feeble Harness Lightning and my Llanowar, it's a good spot to be in. So now we have 10 power on board. Okay, Rogue Refiner can chump. Scoos ain't bad either. Like, they're not going to kill this, so we don't worry about playing Pelt Collector out first. Here, I think we just stomp in. Play Pelt Collector, play Old Growth Troll. Smork! Smork, 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 smork. And I don't know any combination of things that would allow them to Aetherworks Barber here to kill us. I mean, we have 14, 15, 16 power on board, turn 4, with them having removal. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. So with that, Platinum 2, 3-0 here, Simic Company. Let's take a look at the deck list one more time. Alright, y'all. 3-0 with this thing. This deck felt fantastic. The mana is super clean in this. It's really nice to have that main deck kind of answer to non-creature spells here while still beating down. And you got to see, even though we started all 3 of these games out on the draw, it just didn't matter. But the game we did get to be on the play, some of those starts where you just go Llanowar Elves into 3-drop into another 3-drop are just, you're so powerful when you get to do that. So yeah, that's great. Obviously, you're going to have some hits with company that are not very good. That's just the risk of playing Collected Company, but that's part of it. That's how it goes. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, y'all. See you next time. Let's go.